Hello?
Hi, Tom, it's Eric. How are things going?
Pretty good.
That's good, that's good. We can see the cows really, really well.
That's good. That's real good.
How much longer is it gonna take to install the cameras?
About 5 more minutes.
Oh, that's good, good.
Yes. How are things going on your end?
Things are going good on this end. We can see the cows really well and we got a clear picture.
Alright.
Alright, bye-bye.
So the plan is that we're going to add more cameras to this place. Now, I kind of went out by myself and did a count of how many cameras are here, and I lost count after about 50,000 of them, all right? So the plan now is to make it 50,010 cameras, because maybe we can catch something. And that's the whole idea, people, is we need to put more cameras up to see what we can find in all the little nooks and crannies of this place to find out just what the heck is going on here.
They're putting a camera on your trailer, aren't they, Travis?
You know what? I need a camera on my trailer. Because there's a lot of spooky stuff going on there every night, and I look out there and I get on my spectrum analyzer. Something's going on. 20,000 x-rays. You know what? I could have died. I mean, you're exposed to that much radiation. Like I said, Dragon putting me through an x-ray machine 20,000 times. Could have died. I'm fine. But I almost died. Dragon.
Hi, Dragon. This is Eric. I just wanted to know how things were going on your end.
Pretty good. We're just finishing up here as soon as Jim figures out what he's doing over there.
Oh, okay. That's fine. If you're gonna be there longer than expected, yeah, just take your time.
Hey, Dragon?
Yeah,
I can't get this thing to work.
it's because you're holding it backwards, buddy.
Oh, it goes this way then, huh?
We might be here a little bit longer than expected.
Alright. Bye-bye. There are a lot of anomalies here at D'Angelo Ranch. There's radiation, unusual lights, UFOs, and we don't know why this is happening. I have a feeling that we can find out why this is happening, but it just randomly occurs and there's no real timeline to it. Just randomly occurs.
Okay, hi.
Hi, Tom.
How's the love of my life doing?
Fine.
That's wonderful.
Oh, thank you, Tom. 28. Oh, 29.
So, we're out counting cows for some
31.
odd reason.
33.
Well, we're out counting cows to see...
41.
Why are we counting cows?
To make sure that none of them are mutilated.
Oh, right, because paranormal activity has been on the rise on the ranch.
Oh, there's 45. He's always by himself, too.
No, right there.
Oh, 47. Good job, Tom.
Thank you.
48. You're welcome.
What Candace and I do is we're basically the caretakers of the ranch. We take care of all the livestock, all the animals on the ranch, and we're basically the eyes and ears of the ranch. The animals give us a sense of what's going on, and when I say we, I mean Candace. Again, I just go along with whatever she says, because, you know, I don't want to lose her or anything, get kicked out. But yeah, that's what we do. Well, Candace does. I just go along.
Hello? It's Candace.
Hi, Candace. It's Eric. How are the cows?
The cows are a little bunched up right now, but they're all accounted for. They're just bunched up.
Oh, okay. I think maybe we should keep this between the three of us right now and then keep an eye on them.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I think we really need to keep up the good work, and we need to stay extremely vigilant. And by we, I mean Candace, Tom, Dragon, and Travis, not Jim. Jim's not doing a good job at his job right now. I mean, he doesn't even know what he's doing. I keep stealing his stuff. His desk is practically bare now.
You don't even know how to operate a drill, Eric.
I know he doesn't know how to operate a drill. I overheard it, the entire walkie-talkie conversation. It was crazy. I mean, what happened to this man in his childhood?
2 days later.
So we're going to do one more sweep of the property with some ground-penetrating radar, or as we like to call it in the technological field, GPR. We're going to do one more sweep, and if everything comes up okie dokie, then we're going to drill.
Oh, look, it's Quilter!
I'm always hesitant to dig on the ranch. Because whenever you disturb the earth, bad things tend to happen, especially to Tom. Guys, you all know KC from Qualtech? Hey guys, so what we want you to do, Casey, is we want you to do a radiation sweep of the area over here by Homestead 2. But we especially want you to do a sweep of right over there by the well. Because let me tell you, my life was hanging on by a thread of what happened to me over there, alright? I had like radiation burns, alright? On my face, my hand, and I mean, I'm fine now, but I almost died. Really? Oh yeah! I was touch and go for a while. I was, like I said, hanging on by a thread. I saw a glimpse of the other side. And let me tell you something, my friend. Jim wasn't there.
Really? Really?
All right, guys, let's head on out to Homestead 2 and, no, Jim, no. Tom sits up front with me. Go on, get in the back. No, I mean, way in the back. Back. That's all right, you can fit. Everybody comfy? Heading out to Homestead 2?
Yep. Jim's not comfy, but who cares?
Hey guys, I didn't want to get too close because I didn't want to get in the way. Plus, I'm a terrible driver, and just ask Tom, I already hit him twice. All right, buddy, come on out. You look good.
My neck hurts.
It's over here, Jim.
This is the drill area.
The drill area, okay. Well, I can use a Geiger counter.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Okay. Even though you all have Geiger counters, but...
We don't trust ourselves.
Okay.
We need experts.
I have a $35,000 Geiger counter.
Travis will be delighted to hear that.
Okay, well, why don't we start here?
Okay.
This is our drilling.
Yes,
and,
this is our... And we're not going to send anyone in alone, so I'll be right behind you.
Now, guys, don't be no heroes, all right? Just, if you feel anything weird or funny, get out. Get out as quick as you can. Casey and Jim are going to head on over to the drill spot and then probably head up on over to Homestead 2, right up next to it. And Casey, playing the hero, says he can go it alone, but Jim, trying to establish himself in some way, shape, or form, said he'll help him. He's not going in alone, so he said he'll be right behind him. Notice not in front, but I'll be right behind you, Casey. So they're gonna basically look around, see if there's any radiation, but I am going to keep my distance because, as everyone knows, I almost died over here. Just lean here for a second. And I'm fine now, but I almost died. So this is the dig area right here.
Drill area.
Right.
We're not digging.
Right. No drilling.
We're drilling.
Drilling. Nothing really out of the ordinary.
Abnormal, no.
Just background.
Yeah. So when we use Geiger counters over there, there's nothing. Literally nothing. Just background noise and radiation. I've never seen anything like it before.
Well, isn't that a shocker? Okay, so here's the infamous well. Right now, again, nothing, just background noise, background radiation. So.
What if we open it?
No, still nothing. This background radiation. Jim's got to clean his shoes. He's got brown water on it going over to the well. Anyway, so sure enough, Jim and Casey come back. No radiation. 1 week ago, I had so much radiation coming out of that thing that I burned my face, burned my hand. Look, still got the scar from it, people. And you know, it's just crazy. So I'm over there with my face down on that well and get burned all over, nauseous, dizzy, the whole bit. Almost died. And they go over there and put that thing all the way down in the bottom of the well, and there's nothing.
That's crazy.
I'm fine now, but I almost died. It is crazy. I mean, I feel like this ranch is just poking fun at us, Jim. Just poking fun. Like, yeah, try that. Nothing. It's kind of like when you hear something in your car knocking. Tom's head. Take it in. They look at it. Nothing. Take it back home. Starts knocking again. Take it back in. Nothing. Same kind of thing here, people. By the way, I gotta tell you all the story about how I almost died back there. So it was 1 week ago today, and
Well, we've cleared this hurdle, so I guess it's safe to drill now.
damn right, let's drill this sucker. If there's something under Homestead 2, I want to find out what it is. And I think we've built up the drama and suspense enough so far, don't you think, people? Let's get to drilling, man.
All right, let's get in the car.
You riding up front with your buddy Dragon.
Yeah.
Good buddy Tom. All right, let's head back to
Command center.
the command center. No, Jim, no. That's Travis's seat. You're in the back. In the back. There you go. Nice and comfy for you.
Ow!
There we go.
Ow!
Yeah, watch your head, buddy. Okay, you good?
No!
I'll try not to hit any bumps.
No!
All right, let's get in here.
You really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I get some bad night. Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know where I'm going. Yeah. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can see that night. You really got me. Oh, you really got me. Oh, you really got me.
Oh, shortcut.
How come you never listen to music, Tom?
I'm all business. Plus, music is sometimes sensitive to my head.
I'll bet it is. I wonder if it's sensitive to Travis's head. You ever notice he keeps telling that story about?
Oh my God, don't even get me started.
I mean, it's not like nothing happened to you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So where are we going?
We're going to get some new animals. I'm pretty sure they're alpacas. Yeah, it's alpacas.
So, okay, alpacas.
Yeah.
Any reason why?
Oh, because we want to see whether or not, you know, how they respond to the ranch. Because shouldn't you know?
Not me.
He doesn't know anything.
Candace, you would know.
Yeah, the reason for them coming on here is so that we can see how they respond to the ranch, because all these cow mutilations and stuff. So we're bringing new animals, and I'm so excited to meet them. Oh my God.
Me too, honey. So we decided to bring in some exotic animals to see how they respond to the ranch, and see how the ranch responds to them. So Candace and Tom decided to bring in some alpacas. Now, I'm not really quite sure on this decision, but because we got all these cow mutilations, and so we seem to be just endangering more animals. But I'll tell you what, every ranch that has any paranormal experience has cow mutilations. But you know what they don't have? Alpaca mutilations.
Okay, so we decided to bring in alpacas because there's something more exotic than a cow. And we also wanted to see how they would react to the ranch and how the ranch would react to them. So we're putting them in a small space because they're easier to monitor when they're in a small space instead of a big space where you can't really find them easily. I hope nothing bad happens to them. Hi, honey.
Alpacas are a good choice because they have excellent eyesight and are always aware of what's going on around them.
So which one is Lionel? So this one is Lionel. He's 10, and that one over there is Jed, and he's 4. I have a degree in anthropology, and this has never been done before, testing animals or exotic animals to research paranormal activities. It's never been done before.
Unprecedented.
I like the idea of bringing in exotic animals to the ranch. Gives us further insight as to what's going on. Plus, the ratings are getting kind of low. We don't have nearly as many visitors as we used to.
People think we're crazy to live here, but I think it's interesting because you experience things that you never would have experienced if you lived like a normal person. And I like it because there isn't a lot of noise, and, you know, cow mutilations are a problem, but other than that, I like it.
I like living here too, babe.
Don't call me babe. This is our stocky Ute neighbor. His real name is Chief Gary. He's the Ute spiritual leader.
Yes, I live over just on the other side of the mesa. Perhaps you've seen me drive by an unreasonable amount of times in my white Chevy Suburban, keeping eyes on the ranch.
Chief Gary is a Ute spiritual leader, and he's very in touch with the earth. And I think that that's something that could really help the ranch to kind of get a read on it, is the best word that I have for it.
You can pretty much kind of throw science out the window right now because this place defies all scientific logic, people. So I'm willing to try anything. Mystical, paranormal, spiritual, whatever you want to call it, to prevent my face from being melted off when we start drilling down into this ranch. All right? The Ute tribe has just accepted the paranormal experiences on the ranch. We just learn to accept and embrace the paranormal here. Man, it's like almost like we're in the bottom of a big bowl. That'd explain everything, what's going on here. We're like a funnel, kind of like a portal. Whatever it is not of this earth. Yeah, perhaps even some call it wormhole. Gary, fish grab. Gary, hit a fish collar on there. Have your say, ours is. Gun this one mixing it. That's in. Sure, what you must go dead. Get them so dope house. And then must go dead. That's so I'd mean him. That's going down here. You're in the Reese so I'd. Yeah, you're really there. D'Angelo Ranch derived its name from a curse between the Ute tribe and the Navajo. When the U.S. was expanding, the Ute tribe sided with the U.S., which angered the Navajo. So the Navajo placed a curse on the land and the Ute people, and that's where the D'Angelos come in. They are shapeshifters, and they can go from portal to portal and shapeshift, and they can explode. They wolf, and they shapeshift, and they wolf. Very dangerous. D'Angelos are the curse, and they can shapeshift into wolves, but are also like people. A D'Angelo is a shapeshifter.
Yeah.
Why are you speaking?
I don't know.
And they're responsible, allegedly, for the paranormal activity on the ranch. So what's your perspective on the don't dig history here, Chief Gary? If you must disturb the earth, you must bless it first. Amen! Heading out to Homestead 2. Chief, out of respect for you, I've put some Ute tribal music on. Now, normally we don't do this in the scientific field, but we got somebody in here. We got the chief coming in, bless this thing, and I think it'll calm everyone's anxiety, especially my own, because as everyone knows, or maybe not, I almost got killed out in this place. All right. Now, let me tell you a story real quick. One of the things is Homestead 2, where that just seems to be where all the activity takes place with the radiation, the well, apparitions, orbs, portals opening up supposedly. Well, there's something under there, and we got to drill for it. With your permission, I would like to bless the land before you start digging and give tobacco to the blessed spirit in the sky. Well, we will listen with reverence. Now bless the hell out of it, Reverend. I would just like to thank you for allowing me this opportunity to bless this ground before you. Now thank you or disturb the earth. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you, brother. I think the drill's coming. Yeah. First, I heard it was 12 feet high, so we're probably gonna need you to clear some stuff, even though we just had a very reverential moment. We're gonna not disturb the earth.
Right, you know, my new chainsaw came in today.
Just came in, huh?
It just came in this morning, and I've been so excited to use it.
You don't have to do the whole tree, buddy. So we just had this beautiful reverential moment, right? Blessing the ground, very beautiful, very somber. So we realized that the drill is 12 feet high and that some of the trees are in the way. So what's the first thing Tom does? Grabs a chainsaw and starts chopping down not limbs, but the entire friggin' tree.
Today is a day without precedent. We don't assume there is danger, but we don't assume there isn't.
We're ready to dig.
Drill, damn it! Drill, Jim! Jesus! That is one big drill. This is Brandon's mandate, not mine. It's gonna be all right, Dragon. Like I said, this is Brandon's mandate. I just work for the man, but I don't have any reservations about what we pull out. I have reservations about what's gonna happen when we disturb the earth. GPR says there's something down there. The only way to find out what it is to dig a hole.
Hi, I'm Tom. I'm the ranch superintendent.
Jeremy, Slytherin Engineering.
Nice to meet you.
All right, we're gonna drill right here. Because as I said, X marks the spot, baby. Hi.
Hi, I'm Tom Winterton. I'm the superintendent.
I'm Benjamin from Slytherin Engineering.
Oh, it's so great to meet you.
All right, guys, when you start drilling right there by Homestead 2, just take it easy, nice and slow. Take it easy.
All this stuff has happened, and now we are drilling in the spot where it all takes place.
Okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna leave now. Oh, good luck. Oh.
Hope you feel better, Tom.
Thanks. My first time on D'Angelo Ranch. They told me I couldn't dig, and well, I decided to dig anyway because I wanted to. And we're about, I don't know how many feet into digging, and my head starts hurting really bad. And I go to the hospital, and they're like, yeah, your scalp has been separated from your skull. And so I was in the hospital for a little while. I stayed off the ranch for a little while, and then I came back, and I'm definitely extra cautious now, but I still don't care. I just do whatever I want at this place. I wanted you to show me a meter, okay, that measures evil spirits and paranormal activity. Show me one of those meters and I'll be impressed.
Before we can just go down there and start punching holes in the dirt, what we gotta do is first we're gonna take a core sample and measure it and see if there's any radiation, background radiation, or anything like that around here, just to be safe, because I almost died. So what we do at Slytherin Engineering, we all have these shirts, is we just drill into the ground. Kind of like, I brought our sample here, and it's basically like this, is we just, it drills in the ground. Here, Jim, you're the ground. And we drill in there, and what we do is we pull up a sample, basically about 2 feet long. It fills this tube, and we analyze the soil, and it tells us, you know, what's in there, what kind of clay, dirt, alien craft. Look, this place is wearing off on me already. Could be anything there. As Eric said right here, it's unprecedented. Could be anything. Tunnels, whatever. But if it's in there, the sample core, it'll tell us what's in there. But it's basically like this. But as you can see over here, it's probably at least 12 feet tall. But it looks very, very similar to this.
We don't know what's down there.
Sounds like it's hitting something metallic.
It's hitting something hard.
So we start drilling, and at about, well, I don't want to steal Jeremy's thunder, about 17 feet, we hit something hard. So yeah, we're about 17 feet.
That's the same place we got that ping.
Uncanny.
Unprecedented.
Well, whatever's down there, it's just too hard. If we try to drill any deeper, it's going to damage the equipment.
Well, damage the equipment for God's sake!
Man, what? Just for craps and giggles. What if all this stuff is true? What if there's like a alien craft down there or something?
Examine the core.
Examine the core. Right. Need to examine the core. Find out if it's an alien ship or something, carrying all kinds of weird stuff in it. Backward engineering all kinds of weird engines and stuff, ready to take over the planet.
Some weird stuff.
Shut up, Jim. My God, just stay in the trunk.
Okay.
But anyway, I mean, I'm kind of starting to believe some of this crap is true. Nothing really, out of the ordinary, just background stuff, so. Don't really see anything here in our core. Don't touch the core, Jim. That's my job. It's my job, Jim. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's Tom. Sorry.
Man, what's Tom doing?
Hey, Tom. He ignored
Oh,
me.
it's Lori and Bob.
Oh!
Friend of one of our Ute friends from up over the mesa over there.
Yeah, that's Lori and Bob.
Hey, we're gonna look at this sample here from 17 feet, and I don't know, it just looks like a bunch of, what'd you call that,
It
Jim?
looks like siltstone.
Siltstone. Hard stuff. I need to say, though, it's not an alien craft. So, why don't we move on?
Move on.
So we're gonna head on over to Homestead 2 and see if we can get anything over there, and we're gonna drill a little bit and see what we can find out.
Travis, Chief Gary just drove by.
Chief Gary boy. So far he's worshipped a little too strongly on the ranch, because now we got nothing. This is the place that makes me nervous.
If we were to find ionizing radiation, or gamma radiation for short for you non-scientist people, dragon, then this is the place where we would find it.
X marks the spot, people. Just like before. Exit out, boys. X marks the spot. Drill here. Hey, look at the power lines. Look at them shaking. Look at that. Look at those lines over there.
Holy oh, excuse my language.
It's a family show, Eric. Watch your language.
You watch your language.
You're getting kind of sassy in these later episodes, Eric. So we're here at Homestead 2, and sure enough, man, right when we start about digging, the power lines go crazy. So we're like, man, look at those things. Look at them shaking. Look at that. And then all of a sudden, man, Tom, quit shaking the damn power lines. Jesus, you almost scared the crap out of everybody.
I wanted to know why we.
So we're getting ready to start drilling over by Homestead 2, which, let's face it, it's the epicenter of the whole thing. And all of a sudden the power lines start shaking like there's an earthquake or something going on. So everybody's, scared out of their minds. And then we come over, and what do we see? Tom, shaking the power line. And when I ask him, what are you doing? He says, and I quote, I wanted to see what this would do. Well, it stopped.
It stopped.
I gotta repeat everything I say, Jim. While you guys drill, Eric and I are gonna go take the Geiger counter and just sort of measure radiation just to make sure we're not, setting anything off in the area. I don't know. I mean, maybe Tom and Dragon are right. Maybe there are spooks and specters around here. Spooks, specters, goblins, trolls under the bridge, man. I kind of felt pretty good when old Chief Gary came over and blessed the place, but I don't know, man. Just seems like this place just wants to, no matter what we do, it just seems to kind of want to, we go pro punch, man, it comes right back at us. Every time.
Especially you, huh?
Especially me. I don't like being over there by Homestead 2, boys. that place, phew, I mean, it burnt my face, burnt my hands. I'm fine now, but I could have died. Getting anything?
Not yet.
That does not sound good. Maybe putting metal or something. Nothing really, you know, out of the ordinary. Just background stuff. So, I don't really see anything here in our core sample. What do you think about digging on the ranch now? I don't know. It's a complicated answer. Just because something didn't happen doesn't mean that we should dig. I mean, doesn't even go around digging willy-nilly. It also doesn't mean heebie-jeebie either.
Exactly! Hi, I'm
Hi.
Dr. Nelson Duncan from Uinta Veterinary Services.
That's quite a mouthful there, Dr. Duncan.
Yeah, but yeah.
Well, thanks for coming out.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I woke up to screaming and just this terrifying, horrific sound, and ran out and saw the alpacas under attack by something, and it was just terrible sounding, and all you could see was that there was something there attacking them. Yeah,
And-
this is
yeah.
Jed.
Oh my god.
And what had happened was I heard a bunch of noise, heard a bunch of screaming, and some of the alpacas were running, and it looked like something had attacked them.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
This is the worst thing I've ever seen.
So is that something that, you know, does she need surgery?
No, that's something that we can just easily stitch up. It doesn't require any operation or anything. It looked like big dogs, like a pack of them, eating him alive. It was nasty.
So I ran towards it, whatever it was, and it was a pack of them? No pack. But one wouldn't let go, so I ran at it and just threw a big stick at it. So, have you seen anything like this before?
Oh, I've seen injuries like this before, but never this bad.
Take it easy,
Never this horrific.
Jed. You seen anything else like it?
I've seen cow mutilations too.
Really?
Yeah, but again, I've never seen anything this bad before.
And I mean, this animal almost looks like not like an animal. It's like some kind of creature.
Well, it doesn't. It looks fictional as well.
Fictional, yes. It's very mangled.
Very mangled back here. In all my years of veterinary work, I've never, ever seen anything like that before.
With the previous owners, there were countless cattle mutilations. Like, unable to count. There were so many. And we've had our fair share too. UFOs, endless. And then entities. So, as usual, we conducted an experiment, and it's a complete and absolute failure. Let's bring alpacas, because apparently cows aren't good enough. Rabbits aren't good enough. Deer aren't good enough. Squirrels. Tom. He's not good enough. Let's bring in an alpaca. Now, why they decided on that, I'll never know. What makes it, I mean, why not bring a chimpanzee in, or dolphin, something that's got some intelligence to it, but an alpaca, it's a completely docile animal. Anyway, so of course, we bring him in as an experiment, and what's the first thing that happens? The damn thing gets damn near killed. And of course, the cameras go out just before it gets killed, so nobody can see a damn thing. But anyway, it's a complete failure. Who's that, Tom?
It's Tom and William.
Tom and William. Hey, buddy. Hey, William.
Oh, really?
That's William Jr. right there. So anyway, yeah, put William Jr. out there for God's sake. An alpaca? What? Like, well, we gotta have something more exotic. And I'm like, well, how about a Burmese tiger or whatever, python or some sort of exotic parrot or something, if that's what you're looking for. But man, so anyway, the first thing, the damn thing gets almost eaten. So now, I say move the damn things off the ranch, okay? Let's just get them off the ranch, bring them in. They almost got devoured by a pack of somethings, and let's just get them the hell out of here. But no, they're bound and determined to get these alpacas eaten. So we're gonna move them and then do what we always do, is come up with another imbecilic idea.
Which will be Jim's.
Which will be Jim's. And then somebody will second it going, that's a great idea, and let's make it worse. All right, anyway, so let's do it. So I'm awoken by this horrific scream, and I see these creatures attacking the alpacas, and one just wouldn't let go, so I threw a stick at it, and to me it just looked like a big dog.
No.
But the opposite, you said.
No. So embarrassing.
Well, why don't we look at the footage?
Why are we not seeing anything? That camera went down shortly before the attack. Conveniently.
Well, why don't we look at Travis's camera from the TTT?
Travis Taylor's trailer.
Let's watch this footage again. Here, let me replay it. Here you go. Alright, well, let's slow it down. Let's put it in slow motion. Here. It's very unprecedented. The animal does not hesitate to attack. You're lucky it didn't attack you, Tom.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think of that. I mean, I felt responsible for the alpacas, and I let them down. But at the same time, I saved them with literally nothing but a stick.
We're gonna move the alpacas to a safe location. That way other animals aren't subjected. And I just want to say that I feel no emotional attachment to these alpacas whatsoever. And I can just keep playing this footage over and over. I don't care.
It was horrible to hear. I mean, it was horrible. And I don't know what it was. But I'm gonna avenge Jet.
With all its beauty and stunning landscape, D'Angelo Ranch at its heart is a mysterious and haunting place. And I don't believe that it's a coincidence that we're seeing such disturbing events on this property. What is at work? I want to get to the bottom of that. I should write